the Jersey Boys. Of course, in town, opened last night. Broadway Grand Rapids brings us Tony Grammy Olivier Award-winning Best Musical to the stage of DeVos Performance Hall now through Sunday. Of course, hint, get your tickets now because they're going to go fast. Production of fantastic story of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Let's meet, I hate to call you the boys, but let's meet the boys up close and personal. Well, I'm glad you are here. Jason Kappas. Good morning to you, Jason.
Good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nicholas Stromard. Nicholas, hello to you.
Hey.
Going to go with you, Brandon Andrus. Brandon, hello.
Hola.
Yeah, see, Nick Cosgrove. Frankie Valli, hello to you.
Good morning.
Appreciate you. There's a lot of Nicks in there.
Sure
You
are.
got it all. You got it all straight. Congratulations last night. In my opinion, quite an act that you are showing. Are you having fun with this? I'll start with you, Jason.
Yes, I am. In fact, I've been doing it for almost 2 years, so it's that much fun that it's worth being out on the road and no end in sight. I'm having a blast.
Great, Nicholas Stromard.
Yeah, this is so great. I mean, I just joined in June, so I'm the freshest season, or the newest season, as I like to say. So it's been nice to join this cast and be part of this incredible show and touring the country. It's really great.
Great, Brandon.
Yes.
You're having fun playing Nick Massey?
Of course.
And Nick Cosgrove, goodness gracious. Frankie Valli, how'd you get this gig? Was this a dream come true?
Oh, absolutely. I saw the show for the first time in Chicago a couple years ago, and it's been a dream role of mine. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind, getting here and going to school and training to really always want to be in the show.
Did you even go to bed last night? All of you guys?
Oh,
You're still in.
No, we slept a little bit.
Looks like you're still in great costume. Jason, in a nutshell, this is the story of Frankie Valli. What do we see on stage?
Well, what people see in this show, and I think what they're surprised about, is the amazing story that we tell about what this group went through. I mean, everybody sort of knows the music and comes expecting to enjoy the music, but they don't know about the mob connections and the jail time and the gambling debts. There was no internet and 24-hour media coverage back then, so even the diehard fans of the group are just blown away by what these guys went through and their story.
And your character, please?
I play Bob Gaudio.
And how about you, Brandon, playing Nick? What's Nick's role?
Nick Massey is the bassist of the group and bass singer, and also he arranged a lot of the music. So he started off with Tommy way back in the beginning, way before Frankie or Bob was even involved, and then eventually when those guys came in, he stuck it through till they really hit it big, and then that's the big thing about Nick is he left right when they hit the top. So. And
we certainly saw that. Brandon, you playing Nick or Tommy DeVito, Nicholas Strom. There are too many Nicks. Stromard. What a great job role you have. Yeah, could you talk a little bit about Tommy?
Thank you. Yeah. Well, Tommy is the one who started it all. He brought the band together essentially, and so but he also brought the band down. He was involved with the mob and had a big gambling debt, and so he's kind of the bad guy of the group, and it's so much fun to play the villain, should I say? And it's just a great role.
Nick Cosgrove, how did you study for Frankie Valli?
How did I study?
Yeah, how did you learn
well, I mean,
about
getting
Frankie?
to see him perform live in Chicago, there's nothing like seeing the guy who you're playing perform live and kind of get to take away that experience for yourself. And I got to meet him afterwards. Brought my family to see him in concert as well. And a lot of it was just doing some research on his life and, seeing the show many times and just getting to recreate, this role for myself.
Where are you, Jason, in the run of Jersey Boys here in Grand Rapids?
Here in Grand Rapids, we just opened last night, and then we are playing through this Sunday evening. We have matinees and evening shows on the weekend.
How long has the tour been going on? I mean, which city are we?
Yeah, we opened this tour. This is the second tour of Jersey Boys, and we opened this in December of 2011. So we've been almost 2 years now, and there's no end in sight.
Common question I like to ask, Brandon, how much does the audience matter? In other words, could you feel us in the audience?
Oh, yeah, no, the audience completely matters, and this is a great place to see it in, which is also a really nice part for us because it's such a new house, and so there's good sound, and but the audience is definitely part of it. I mean, especially with theater, it's we feed off the energy from the audience, so having good audiences, especially like the one we had last night in Grand Rapids, is always very important.
That's where I'm going. Did the audience behave for you?
Oh, yes, they behaved very well.
That's good. Nicholas, tell me a little bit more about your background, Nicholas Dermard, playing Tommy DeVito.
I'm from Canada originally, so I grew up, seeing dancing when I was a kid, and then I did a lot of community theater in my hometown. Moved to New York when I was 18, and the rest is history. I've been very lucky to be a working actor since, and be part of this show. It's I came from this great background of seeing movie musicals when I was younger, and that's what really inspired me.
And, of course, a question for all of you, but I'll go with you, Nick Cosgrove. How are you keeping yourself and the show fresh? You do this a lot. How are you going to keep it special for that person that sees it for the first time?
Well, that's exactly what I remind myself before every show, that there's at least one person out there who has not seen the show, and this is my chance to inspire them and to sing this music for them for the first time listening. But what's also interesting is there's so many people who come and see the show that they walk away saying, I knew this song and this song and this song, and I had no idea that the Four Seasons wrote it. So in a way, it's very educational for the audience. Yeah.
Is Jason, does it take, a lot of rest throughout the day? I don't want to ask how are you guys going to spend your day. You don't want any stalkers knocking on your door, but does it take rest, your athletes?
It does, and it did, particularly when we started out. Coming right out of rehearsals and then opening the show, it was pretty taxing. At this point, I think a lot of us have grown into it being, more comfortable in our bodies. It doesn't take quite as much preparation as it used to, but we still do have to be pretty responsible as far as staying hydrated and getting enough rest.
And what's your background, please, Brandon?
I was born in New Jersey, grew up in Philadelphia, and I was originally going to be a baseball player, but went to school for theater, and here I am now.
Yeah, that's great. Where do we go from here as far as, I'll throw this to you, Nicholas Dermard, where does the tour go after Grand Rapids comes and gone? Is there an end range to this?
No, we have dates until August of 2014 right now, and more to come out. We go to Waterbury, Connecticut for a week, and then we're 2 weeks in Milwaukee, and keep going all over the Northeast right now. It's great. It's fun. It's all these cities that we don't really get to visit or vacations. Like, I didn't think I was going to come visit Grand Rapids on my vacation, and so we come here pleasantly surprised, and art prize is going on. It's really great to see all these cities.
Yeah, you're going to, I hope, be very blessed to be here in Grand Rapids. Nick, playing Frankie Valli, is it important for you to get out and see the cities that you visit, hopefully?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the best part is, I sometimes will ask the locals, where is your favorite hole-in-the-wall restaurant? And I want to go to the places where the tourists don't always go. The people who really live here are kind of getting to pick their brains. So, I always said that while I'm young, I want to be touring and seeing all these different parts of the country that I wouldn't get to see otherwise. Because truthfully, as an actor, I feel like auditioning is the job. And once you get the job, that's the vacation, because you're getting to do what you love every day. So we're on constant vacation, and on top of it, we're getting to see all these incredible places.
Yeah, just a couple minutes left. Let's talk about the other, of course, colleagues that you work with. There are a couple, 3 cool gals that do their thing on stage, Jason?
Yeah, and they are quite impressive. The entire ensemble, in fact, really has a huge job in this show, because if it were just the 4 of us up there, it would just be a concert, I guess. But they create this world, of Newark, New Jersey, and these people that are the real fans that made this group so popular. So, and those girls, there's 3 of them. They play over 50 parts. They are the hardest working people up there.
Well, give yourself some credit as well. Brandon, I know you've had this question before, but are you all playing most of your music?
No, there's nothing. Nothing's in the can. Everything is live. So everything you see on stage is performed. We have excellent musicians who are actually suspended above the stage behind us, and we everything that you see on stage is completely live.
Yeah, that's great. What else do we need to know? Nicholas, playing Tommy?
Oh, well, this show is great. I mean, there is some language, so I wouldn't say bring your tiny children to see the show. So we like to say it's PG-13, but really it's just a fantastic story that people will be really entertained and will be educated in things they didn't know about the Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
You bet. Appeals to all audiences. Your final words, Nick Cosgrove, playing Frankie Valli.
Come out and see the show.
It's as easy as that. Let me give final words from you, Jason, as we do wrap up.
I just I want to let the audience know how much we appreciate them and how great it is for us to be able to see how much fun people are having and see people transported back to this time. Whether it was their first date or their prom or whatever. We just we get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
Great, and I think our best website, BroadwayGrandRapids.com. And of course jerseyboystour.com/watch. I think we can hang with that as well. Well, thanks for gracing our presence here today, and hope you had fun last night. And go get them throughout the rest of the run through Sunday. Check out BroadwayGrandRapids.com for all the show times. Keep up the